Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. I am, and I could see the first person we've got here. Hello, Serendipity. Been told your name is Serene. Really nice to see you here tonight. I hope everybody else is here as well. Um, we take pride in what we do and as mediums, and also we like to give messages which are true. So I'm just hoping that each and everyone who comes can accept what we're saying. Now I'm going to say now, I'm going to give Serene Serendipity 589. I'm going to give you your first message. Good evening, Serendipity, or Serene, as you've been told. I want to say to you that you've been going through a really funny time just recently, and people haven't seen who you are. But I want to say it doesn't matter because you are always in charge of you. You are the person that has quite a lot to give. And I want to say you should be happy about that. I have a lady with you, and this lady, as she comes forward, she brings you some pink roses. The pink roses are for you, and I feel very much a motherly person. I feel that when she was on the earth plane, she loved the color pink. And I feel when you was a child, she would have dressed you in the color pink. I know pink is always means mother love or it is grandma, but whichever one it is, I want to give you it now. I know as she's talking to me, she says that you have had quite a lot going on in your life where you felt at a bit of a loss. But I want to say it doesn't matter because the more you've done, the more you've said, the more you've been able to see what people have done. I know as I'm talking to you as well, there is quite a lot going on that you need just to find a way forward. It's like I want to close the door on the past and get you back on track. I know this lady is very much part of your life. And I know that you have got quite a lot going with you. There's also a sense with you, my darling, that you've been questioning yourself as well. And the questions have been coming from um, your inner self. I know you need to get back onto track and find again exactly what you want to do. But I know your grandma is there with you and she's pushing you forward to get back on track. I see here with you the elm tree. Well, the elm tree means to me inner strength. So I know with you as well that the inner strength is needed at this moment in time. Gentleman comes now to bring you a fishing rod. I don't know whether he used to go fishing or it's telling you that whatever you want to get, hook your fishing net out and collect what you need. Again, I want to give you the beautiful red rose from the gentleman in the spirit world. He says to you, collecting past issues, putting them in a bag and tying it up and throwing it away will find a new Serene. Does that make sense, my darling? Good. That's what they're saying there. You've got rid of all the past and it's time now to stay on track and show how far you've come. I'm given Peter, John, Arthur, and also Margaret, and also June. The month of June, the 15th of June, the 27th of October for balance, and also I want to say new beginnings in January. So Serene, take what I've said on board, but I know all the rubbish, get rid of, you are in a better place. And I feel that's what I need to give you. And I want to give you some beautiful lilies as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you. The problems in the past was trauma. Yes, my darling. That's why they're giving you the black bag to put all past issues away and get rid. You don't need them anymore. You've found your place in society and you are better in a better place. So can I leave that with you, my darling? Say thank you for working with me. Hmm. Have we got any more? Right. I can't see anybody, you see. Good afternoon, Casey Tanner. Seri Pullen, hello to you as well. Pauline Spencer, hello. Susie Selby, hello. Oh, I like your background. Susie Selby, can I talk to you, my sweetheart? Susie, as I'm looking at you, my darling, Susie Selby, I'm talking to. Okay, Susie Selby, I want to give you a crystal ball. For some reason, I want to give you this because I feel you have been asking questions of spirit. And I know when I look into that crystal ball, I can see past, present, and future. But I feel you need to move the past, come into the future now. I don't want to say I'm going to give you the gift for the future. I want to say it's about now, about you. You're taking little baby steps, but I want you to start to take the bigger steps and find you again. I have a child in the spirit world, which was a little girl, and I know this little girl is waving to you. I also want to give you um, I don't know. When I look at your picture there, I'm seeing a fairground and I'm seeing putting pennies and tuppences in the slot machines and putting all your money in, but not getting anything out. And I feel this is you at the minute. Whatever you're putting in, you're not getting out. I'm hearing that music, Stranger on a Shore. So I see you walking on the shore, the seashore, and seeing how far you can get out before the tide comes in. And this is the meaning of what you are at the minute, trying to find you. There's also, I do have a gentleman here with you, and this gentleman is father or grandfather. I do feel when he was on the earth plane, he was a strong man. He always said it as it was. He didn't take prisoners, and he said you shouldn't either. I'm seeing here that he would have stood his ground. And if things were not going his way, he would stay it as it was. You lost the baby. That's fine. But the baby's waving to you, and it is a little girl. Okay, but the gentleman I have with you is giving me the name of Peter. And also, I want to give you the name of Jim and also Billy. I know as I see you putting the money into the slot machines, I can feel if ever you got the jackpot, you would put it back into the machine. And this is how you've been with life just recently. Whatever you've put in, you haven't took out. Okay. Lady comes forward, and I feel this lady had grey hair, who'd got blue eyes, and I feel that she loved to bake. But she's showing me making muffins, and I'm also seeing her making hot dogs as well. And I feel that when she was on the earth plane, she loved to feed the little ones. And I feel this is either your mum or your grandma as she comes forward. I am given the name of Violet, and I'm also given as well. Okay. But I want to say this lady who was with you as well, she brings you also, I want to give you a toffee apple on a stick. So maybe when you went to the seaside, she would buy you a toffee apple. And I feel you're you're very much likened to your own mother. You take a lot on board, but you don't take a yard, you only take the inch. And I feel this is you at the minute. You're the inch, and I don't feel I'm expanding very much with you. I'm hearing that you need a little bit of comfort at the moment. I feel you need comfort from the lady in the spirit world, but I also feel there's a lady on the earth plane who you are taking comfort from. Would this be your sister or your aunt? Because I'm just feeling that I need to just give you a big cuddle because I'm feeling so sad with you. Okay? I'm given the name of Joyce, and I'm also given the name of Angela with you as well. I'm told to give you some daffodils for March and also to give you some poppies for November. So I know there was passings in March and also in November. Okay? Darling, always be true to yourself. I know your baby girl is with your mum. You have been getting comfort from your auntie because this is what you've been needing just recently. Accept her help because she will help you every step of the way. Okay? But you remember, you're important in this life. You look after you and you look after your family. Okay? So be more positive. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me, Susie. Oh, okay, okay. We'll have the next then. My mum passed in March. Thank you. That's why they gave you the daffodils. So thank you for working with me, Susie. Who've we got next then, Richard, please? Ah, Tracy Wheatley. Hello. Jen Abson. Hello. Melvin Peters. Can I come to you, sweetheart? Melvin. What a nice name is that? I feel it's Irish, if anything, but I don't know. But I just feel that I want to give you footprints. You know the hymn or the song Footprints. I want to give you that as a memory because I've got a lady here with you, and this lady, as she comes forward, I feel that she was very much a person that connected quite well with you, either a family member or a friend. But I feel she passed with a cancer condition. I do feel that she also had, or you, a problem with your teeth at the moment, because I'm feeling a bit of a pain around my jaw area here. She brings you some beautiful hyacinths. Well, hyacinths mean to me March, and I know there was either a birthday or a passing in March. I'm also shown as well. I want to give you buttercups and daisies as memories, and also to say to you, time to put the past to bed. Okay? So I don't know whether this means something to you, but you have to put the past to bed. I'm given the name of Janine and also yeah, okay. But I'm seeing a dentist and you having to go to a dentist because I'm just feeling on the left hand side of my mouth and I want to say two teeth in, and this is where they're showing me the pain in your jaw. Okay. Gentleman comes now to bring you all the things to give you. He's brought you a donkey. I don't know why, but he's brought you a donkey. So maybe you understand somebody that used to keep horses and had a donkey, or you've been calling somebody a donkey recently. But I just know that I had to give you this donkey. I'm also feeling with you that you laugh. I want to hear you laugh. And I feel when you laugh, you're letting everything else go. And that laughter helps you to feel better about you. Okay. So I'm given the name of Hilda. I'm also just been given the name of David and John. And I've just been given also the name of Jonathan. Okay. So I don't know whether they're family members or people that you know, but I need to give you that as well. I also feel there's somebody on this earth plane that needs a bit of healing at the moment. And I'm feeling the healing is needed the middle of my back. And I want to say shoulders coming down a bit further. So it's in the middle of my back. And I want to place my hand on my chest here and on my back and just give some healing in that way. I know I've got a lady here, and I know this lady is either your mother or your grandmother. I know this lady was very much stubborn. She says, as are you. You take it after her. I do feel that the name of Mary, but the donkey, that I thought that was quite funny where you brought that donkey in. So maybe you've got to ask the question about the donkey. Okay. The lady I've got with you, she's given me the name of Mary. And I know that when she was on the earth plane, she was very much a person that would have taken you in hand. She would have helped you as much as she could. I'm also feel some heat. So I know the heat is the healing that's needed around you. I'm given the name of Gordon. And as I'm talking to this lady, she's telling me about getting the linen sorted. So maybe you've got an airing cupboard that you need to sort out. You've got too much stuff in there because she just said we have to keep. Sorry. She had a bad chest before she went to the spirit world. She's given me a really bad cough here. Okay. I want the name of Sheila, and I don't want to spell it the conventional way. I want to say Shelah, Sheila, that way. So you must understand. Oh, polymyalgia, that is what that is in the middle of your back then. I hope you're getting treatment for that. But I'm sending you some healing, for you because they've just showed me in the middle of your back. You understand where we need to take you to a warm country. So I don't know whether you've been making some decisions about going on holiday. Ah, you read about your Lynn and getting sorted. Um, she's just given me some plane tickets. So I don't know whether you've been on about going to a warm country to help your polymyalgia. I've got fibromyalgia, so I know what pain is. But what we're saying to you is it's time to take yourself in hand because it's needed. I'm also given the surname of Hand. And also, I want the name of Jackie. And also, I want a Christmas card that wasn't sent and you've still got it. Does that make sense, my sweetheart? Good. Steroids, I feel, with you. I know, my darling, there's been a lot of controversy around you about family, but I know it will sort itself out in its own time. I know they've brought me that donkey back. It must be a memory of the donkey, either going to the seaside when you was a child and going on the donkey, or the gentleman I had before you um, was used to have the donkeys because I'm just shown that as well. Okay. Melvin, there is a lot going on in your life, and I know with a bit of pressure, you'll get there. Promise. All right. I'm going to give you a beautiful, beautiful bunch of delphiniums. Ah, warm country. That is lovely. Because I just said about plane tickets and getting you off and around. Okay. There is also changes coming for you. But as I told you, delphiniums, there must be a wedding coming up because delphiniums are what they use now for confetti. And I'm seeing a bag of delphinium petals. So watch where that happens. Okay. So just take that headache, which you've given me, back, and kind of say thank you for working with me. And I hope to God you get your plane tickets, because I know the lady's telling me you are on your way to a warmer country. All right. So let me leave that with you, Melvine. Thank you. Thank you for working with me. Ah, could be, could be. You've just brought me the donkey. So whether you fell off it when you was young, maybe you can ask the questions, but the donkey was brought for you, and it had to have a meaning somewhere. All right, lovey. So thank you for working with me. Okay. Casey Tanner, let's have a word with you. Look at your lovely pictures. You've all your emojis. They're lovely, aren't they? The tulip. Oh, yeah. Heart. Okay. Casey, I feel with you. I want to put a blackboard up, and I want to write down all my wishes onto the blackboard. And then when each one comes to fruition, I can rub them off. I have a baby boy in the spirit world that belongs with you or your family. The little boy was either a stillbirth or was a miscarriage. I know this little boy has been in the spirit world a while. I know that I have a lady with him, and she's holding his hand. I want to say this is either your mom or your grandma who has this child. I know there is a lot going on with you at the moment, and I want to give you a polar bear. And of all the things to give you, I want to give you a polar bear. Maybe it is to do with the past, whether somebody has had gone to the Arctic or the Antarctic, but I feel this is going back into time with family, and maybe you've got to ask the question. Because also, I have an Alsatian dog with you, and the Alsatian is a mixture, and it's like brown and black. Oh, it was a miscarriage, was it, darling? Because it is a little boy. And he said he called himself Tom. So Tom, Tommy, Thomas. Okay. He didn't have a name, he said, or whether you was going to call him Tom, I don't know. Ah, so it's your nan, is it? She's very, very close with you. So I know that she loved you and your mum equally. You must have a sister as well. If you don't have a sister, you've got somebody very close that is like a sister to you, who listens to all your questions and helps you with your answers. But as I said, I wanted to give you a blackboard, and that blackboard was for you to write down any questions you needed answering. But I do know that you needed just that little bit of a helping hand. But I know as things come right, I'm rubbing them out. So I know you can't always get things there. I don't know why, but I feel you've got to, your mum, yeah, you have sisters, because I'm just got, have you one of your sisters you're more closer to than the others? Because I just feel that you can ask questions of one of your sisters and you will get the right answers. Okay. I have Margaret, Maureen, and also Linda with you. I'm also feeling as though somebody on this earth plane at the minute has a problem with their tummy. There's also a gentleman coming forward, and this gentleman, he used to ride a bike. I know that he was always busy man, always doing things for other people. He's also a strong man, and he also had quite a lot to say for himself. He loved to read, and especially he used to read about the war times. So I know that's that what he used to do. This would be either your granddad or your dad. I do feel heart condition or a chest condition because I'm on my left hand side. I know Amy. comes in, the name Amy. And whether they're on the earth side or spirit side, I don't know. And I've got the name of Alan, and also I've got the name of Brian as well with you. I've been asked to give you some daffodils for March and also to give you some tulips for April. So they're anniversaries of birthdays or of passings. I also want to give you December. I want to give you December 17th. And also just to say to you, when we get a box of jelly babies, you haven't got to leave the green ones behind. Does that make sense? Because somebody doesn't like the green ones in jelly babies. Okay. Well, this gentleman, if you ask the questions, he was very much a busy man who would help anybody. I'm also given the name of Walter as well. So they're all connected around you, and Keith as well. But darling, take the love from the spirit world, but also take the love of your little boy, and his name's Tom. And he comes around and he's with your grandma. Ah, here you go. There you go, lovey. So that all the names are there. So they're there just to let you know we are with you and we are helping you. Okay? So do I. I hate the green one, especially green jelly beans. Oh, oh dear me. That is funny, that is. I hate green jelly babies and I hate green jelly beans and I hate green spangles as well. So thank you for working with me, Casey. And I hope you can get that blackboard cleared of all your problems. All right. And also, I just want to say to you, Casey, when you hear the voice in your left ear, it is spirit talking to you. Okay. So thank you for working with me, sweetheart. Okay. Hello, Kaylee Ann. Hello, Firebridge. June Clark. Let's talk to you, shall we? Hello, June. You look very much like my friend June. As I come to you, my sweetheart, I feel questioning, questioning, and questioning. I've got question marks all the way around. I'm seeing also plants in flower pots. I don't know whether I'm seeing it looks like orchids. I don't know whether you grow orchids or you understand where the orchids come in, because I'm just seeing orchids in plant pots on a window ledge. I'm seeing here that you have been struggling with issues around you. I don't want to bring it out, but I just want to say you've been struggling a bit with issues. But I want to say the issues will be helped. You will find you again. I promise. Okay. I have a lady here with you. This lady, she comes forward. I do feel either friend or a family member. Absolutely. Yeah, you go, darling. The lady with you always wore a plaid skirt. I'm seeing a plaid skirt. I'm also seeing an overall, a blue checked overall whenever she was in the kitchen. She was always busy, busy. And I'm seeing her washing down the tops and polishing and cleaning the table. I can see a table with a green tablecloth on it. She always set the table for tea. She would always put little plates, cups and saucers, would also have the sugar basin and the milk jug, and they were blue striped. I do feel that she was very much an old-fashioned lady, and whether she was a friend or a family member, I don't know. But she's just put on the table some cheese and pickles and a pork pie, and I feel this was what she really liked at Christmas time. Do you know, I really feel this is your grandma as she comes forward. She's given me lilies of the valley. I know the name of Lily comes in, and I also know the name of Peggy comes in as well. I'm shown here headaches with you, and I don't know whether it's suffering from the headaches with to do with fibromyalgia or the headaches is just there for migraines, but I'm just feeling headaches with you. And I want to send you a big hug and some healing. I do feel also with this lady as she comes forward that she loved to make jam tarts and sausage rolls and would always have something for tea on the table and even an old-fashioned trifle because she's showing me that as well. And she had her own trifle bowl, which was glass, and it was a cut glass one, and I can see how she's layered the trifle. So she would put the fruit and she would put the sponge fingers at the bottom, and then she would put the jelly on, and then she'd put the custard and then the cream topping, and then she would always do it with the chocolate whirls. Fibro, yes. Do you like that, dear? But the trifle, as she's showing me, she would always do it when she had you and your family for tea. And maybe it was a Christmas tea, I don't know. But she's just brought me that for you. June, she's saying to you, you have to get your finger out. There's a situation around you where you need to put everything away. She said there's some drawers that need emptying. And she's also saying about a cupboard that is full of stuff which you don't need anymore. Once you've emptied everything out, and it's like emptying the mind of things that you don't want anymore. Okay? I'm shown lupins. When I see a lupin, that always says to me, the lupin, it means spreading the seeds of knowledge because the lupin is always full of seeds. I'm also seeing bluebells for you, and the bluebells come to you for the healing. I have a gentleman now coming forward, and his name's Paul. And I know that Paul must mean something to you. Either he had an illness or he had something wrong with his mind, his brain, because I just feel he passed over quite suddenly. But his name was Paul, and he's told me his name's Paul. I don't know whether it's a family member or just somebody that you knew. I need to bring that as well. Sweetheart, he just said to say to you, now is the time to make your wishes felt. So whether you've got some wishes to say to your family, I don't know, but your wishes to be felt. So this is in relevance to your own illness. I have a dog with you, a Yorkshire Terrier, and I feel this belonged. Thank you. I I know this Yorkshire Terrier either belonged to your mom or to your grandma, but it is like I call them little Jenny dogs because they were yappy and that. But I just want to give you this Yorkshire Terrier. Watch where next year in February things start to make changes for you and make it better. June, be open to positivity because I feel that's what you need at the moment. More positivity in your life. I have Peter, Alan, and George coming in for you. And I want to give you also a necklace that came from someone in the spirit world. And it's gold, small, like a little locket. So I don't know whether you know where that comes from or you know where it is, but I just need to give you that as well. So June Clark, when I say to you, thank you, thank you. I knew the Yorkshire Terrier was there, but I felt like a mom, so that is good there. But take the love I've been given to you from the spirit world and just watch where February brings new changes for you. All right? I'm going to leave that with you now, with your trifle. Okay? So thank you for working with me. Hello, Uji, Stacy. Hello, Millie B. Oh, Christine Palmer. Christine Palmer. Yeah, face red heart shape. Couldn't get the emojis up, could you, darling? Christine, I'm drawn to you because I saw your name earlier. And I don't know, but I just felt I had to say hello to you. I don't know whether I've got a really good message for you, but I just feel I needed to say hello, Christine Palmer. I know everybody who is around you, you are quite a person that takes a lot on board. I feel you need a circle to help you to develop more. I know that you see spirit, I know you feel spirit, and I know you hear spirit. But I know as I'm talking to you now, I have a lady here with you that had long hair, which she always tied up at the back of her neck, grey hair, brown eyes, also would always be outside in her garden, trimming down the bushes, trimming the roses. But she was a person that was very strong minded. And I feel this is very much like a grandmother figure. I know that she absolutely loved you to pieces. And she's singing to you. I don't know whether you've got Welsh connections because I'm just hearing her voice and she's singing, "There's a welcome in the hillside." And I know as I'm talking to you, I can hear her voice singing to you. She said you have to get a notebook and start to write down your feelings. She said once you can write them down, then you can understand more of what spirit are giving you. I'm given the name of Patsy, Patricia, or Pat, and I'm also given the name of Fiona, and also I want to give you Flossie as well. I know your guide comes forward, and he's a Frenchman. I know the Frenchman that comes forward. I know he's there, and I can hear because he's just was talking to me in French. I didn't understand what he was saying, but I know he was a Frenchman. I know he comes forward just to give you peace of mind. And he says, once you start to understand more about spirits and how spirit can come to work with you, you will understand. My doorkeeper's a Frenchman, and I know from when he was talking to me, your guide is a Frenchman, and I know he's called Frank or Franco, something like that. He said to say to you, listen to what your inner self says. Look to when spirit comes in, and as you see the flicker of light that's at the left hand side of you, you will know it's him. And he brings you a sense of knowledge. And when he comes, you will get words of inspiration. And though you must write down those words of inspiration because they will help someone else. I don't know who I've got now, but I've got a gentleman coming in, and I feel he had diabetes. I know that he had a problem with his legs also, because I'm seeing ulcers in his legs. I feel he was a smoker. He used to smoke Old Holborn. He comes forward, and I feel father or grandfather. I'm given you. Also, I'm given Terry, and I'm given George for you. You also understand Kenny. He's telling me here that you have got victory on your side. Use it well. And he's saying somebody around you has been smoking much too much, and he don't want them to get the same condition as he had. Okay. He brings you chrysanthemums. Well, chrysanthemums to me are September, are for pride, for love and honesty. And November, they mean to me grief for the Asian community, because the ancient Chinese and also Japanese, they use the chrysanthemums as symbols for symbolic. You understand the name of Debbie, please? Debbie, Debbie. And also, I want the name of Louise as well, or Louisa. But just to say to you, time to look at yourself, find yourself, and show yourself how strong you are. Okay? So Christine Palmer, can I say thank you for working with me? And just remember, Spirit are with you every step of the way. Good. I can have a drink. Okay. Are you going to do it or am I? Okay. Right. We're just having a 2-minute break now so I can have a drink. So we'll be back in 2 minutes from a commercial break.
The SPTV Divine Guidance Oracle Pack, a unique blend of inspiration and artistic beauty. Our captivating set of 78 cards combines the power of ancient archetypes, celestial guidance, and the essence of life itself to provide you with a unique tool for self-discovery, clarity, and transformation, all lovingly housed within an exclusive rigid box. The pack includes a booklet that delves into every card in detail, some of which carry dual meanings for deeper interpretation. The booklet also features 8 distinctive card spread layouts. Among these treasures, you'll discover 22 major arcana, 9 main archangels, 4 elements, and 40 life cards, each a work of art, radiating beauty and delivering profound messages that resonate deeply within your being. The SPTV Divine Guidance Pack, where beauty meets enlightenment. Pre-order today and unlock the extraordinary wisdom that awaits you. To be among the pioneers in experiencing our forthcoming collection and to reserve your pack in advance, as well as to access more details, including a sample audio description, kindly visit sptv.uk/cards.
Wimbledon Spiritualist Church hosts our divine service tomorrow. This starts from 11 a.m. with a demonstration of mediumship. Wimbledon Spiritualist Church hosts our divine service tomorrow. This starts from...
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
Yeah. Yeah, how strange was that? Okay, Linda Jones. Okay, lovely, how are you? I just see your lovely rose, and I love roses, but I love all kinds of flowers, as you all know, when I do my flower readings. Belinda, I have a gentleman that comes forward for you. And this gentleman, I do feel he didn't walk very well before he went to the spirit world. He said he's got his feelings back, if that makes sense for you. He's telling me here that you have been suffering a bit yourself with your legs or your hip. And he's saying to you It's time to just get a little bit of massage into your legs. I know this gentleman is either your granddad or your dad. He loved you to pieces, and he gives me the name of Joe and also John. So I know they're connected around you. The roses, I feel the pink rose means to me mother love. So I know either your mum or your grandmother is in the spirit world on your mum's side, because the pink roses have been brought to you in abundance. Belinda, there is Julie around you. I don't know whether Julie is a sister or Julie is a friend. The gentleman is so adamant that you have to send out healing to some people. So whether it's for yourself or it is for Julie, I just know Julie is there, or Julia. I want to take you down to the seaside as a memory, and I'm shown getting prawns and also cockles off a little stall. And I feel this is your dad that's telling me this. I know that he's just saying about a stick of rock and also having an ice cream, but he's saying here, just because he's gone doesn't mean to say that you can't still have what we used to have. I know there's the name of, yeah, John, and I know his name was John, but do you understand also the name of Joe, please? I want Joe. Um, I don't know whether Joe is Joanne or Joe the male, but I know the name Joe, and also Albert and also Terry as well. The lady comes in now with the pink roses, and this is either your mom or your grandma. She gives me the name of Geraldine, so I don't know whether that's her name or there's a Geraldine around her. She also gives me Dorothy and also Doreen. But I know when she was on the earth plane, she had lots of friends. She's on about Harriet, the name of Harriet, and also about loving yourself. You have to love yourself a bit more, my sweetheart. She's saying that you don't always love who you are. She's saying about Michael. So, Michael, Uncle Joe, right? And I know this is what your dad was saying, but he's on about different people. So I don't know whether they were his friends or people that you knew, but he's brought you wallflowers. And wallflowers to me are for spring months. So that would be the wallflowers normally come out in February, coming into March. And as we got them in the March and the April months, when the rain comes, we had the smell of the wallflowers. Belinda, stop questioning yourself. Spirit are with you every step of the way. Maybe you need to go to a spiritualist church and get the answers which you are requesting. There's also changes coming for you, I feel. There has been challenges, but the changes are coming now. I'm given Andrew and also the name of Angela as well. Belinda, take time for you, sweetheart, because time is it's an energy. And I feel you have had quite a lot going on for you in the last, I want to say the last 6 months, where you've had to find things for yourself. But I know at the end of the day, whenever you think about family in the spirit world, they will be there with you and they will show you the way. So, Belinda, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. And I hope you can take all I've just given you. So, thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, Fee Bridge. Fee Bridge. Fiona Bridge. Yeah, Fee Bridge. Going back. Okay. Okay. Fee, F-I, Bridge. You see? Hi, Fee Bridge. I want to give you the Jack of Hearts for some reason. I feel you've got somebody around you that's a bit of a joker, because we was trying to find you again. I just saw your name and I thought, right, I need Fee Bridge. So I guess your name is Fiona. I've got a joker with you. And whether this joker is on the earth plane or this joker is in the spirit world, but I want to give you the Jack of Hearts. I know as I'm talking to you, sweetheart, I want to say you have got quite a lot going on your plate at the moment. And I don't know whether it's you that likes the rugby, because when I look at your dress, we've got the Union Jack. So you're very much a person that's like that. But I just know as I'm talking to you, I want to laugh and laugh and laugh, because I feel this is what you need at the moment, laughter. Fee, there is two cats with you. And I feel these two cats belong to you when you was a child. One is a brindle and the other one is it looks like a black and white cat, and they're meowing for you. I do know with you at the moment, this chap with you is doing a sword dance. And I said, "Are you Scottish?" He said, "If I was Scottish, I wouldn't be wearing my pants." So I'm laughing with him. So I feel this gentleman is in the spirit world and he's laughing with you. So whether or not he's a family member or a friend, I just feel that he would have been the joker. And that is why I'm giving you the Jack of Hearts. I know with you, my darling, that you had quite a few issues in the past, but you've managed to overcome them and are getting on better. I have a lady with you, and I feel this lady is your gran. She brings you some snowdrops and also some daffodils. And she says about Scotland the Brave. So you must have Scottish connections around you. She also brings you, you love the rugby. That is why I was just being shown the rugby ball. Okay. He was so much a joker when he was on the earth plane. There's so much laughter there for him. But the lady with him, I feel it's his mum, the way she's coming in and she's laughing and she's saying about the Scottish connections. And that's why they showed me the sword dance. So he would have danced and done the daft things. See, you understand the name of Jim or Jimmy. I also want to give you Tom or Tommy. And I want to give you the name of Ken or Kenny. We're having a few issues here, Fee. So let's see if we can finish this off. The lady I have with you, I do feel it's your gran. And I know that she was a bit of a joker as well. And I know that she was laughing with you. She said she's been hearing you screaming, so you must have been screaming at the rugby. But she's just saying I had to give you kick up the backside to get you going again. So I don't know what's going on with you, but she's very, very proud of you. She just said to say to you, never ever stop worrying about self. You are a strong lady, so prove it. Okay, I know I have the name of Anne or Annie. I've also got the name of, okay, I know this lady's very much with your dad. Okay. And she just said to say to you, watch where the next full moon you will hear something to your advantage. So whether she's going to talk to you in your dream state, watch for it. All right. But at the end of the day, sweetheart, I told you about the cats. You understand where the cats come in. Do you also understand where there's been a Simon? Somebody's been saying to you, whatever Simon says, you do. Well, don't. You do what you want to do, not what anybody else wants to do. Oh my goodness me. He's doing the sword dance again. So I know this is funny because he's showing me, he just showed me his backside and he's got a thong on and he's laughing. So I know he was the Joker when he was on the Earth plane. And he's very much like it, like his mum. His mum was the same. But you're a Joker as well. And he said he's very proud of you. Okay. But you don't take on board what other people tell you to do. Do it your way. You're the only one who can do that. All right. At the end of the day, sweetheart, remember, be more positive. Show people who you are again. You're like your dad, stubborn, yet the Joker. All right. And I'm going to leave that with you. Okay. I'm sorry about all the mishaps we've had tonight, but I am going to have to leave you because my shopping's just arrived. Okay. So good night, and I will see you in 2 weeks.